Hello, everyone. You are watching the YouTube station identification of one of New Bedford's Massachusetts resident YouTubers, Mr. Eric Lima. Over here, you are watching WEML-TV channel 77, episode number 17. It's my WBF Thoughts 2, WBF Wrestling Booking Fantasies, where I take a wrestler currently on the roster, dead or even dead or alive, what would have been, fantasy booking matches. How you would book the person if the person was still alive. How would you book that individual and all that? And on the last episode, I did this. I did Karrion Kross, and Von Baskin did bring up some good points about the mixed tag matches. I forgot about the mixed tag matches. Mixed match challenge could be the way. It could be you can put either Gargano or Candice LeRae or Austin Theory and Indy Hartwell against Karrion Kross and Scarlett. I think it'd be more even matchup with Gargano and LeRae because Hartwell and Theory don't have the experience like Karrion Kross or Shotzi Blackheart. Or he also mentions, I forgot. I totally forgot. Give me a second here. Gotta go back. It's a good thing is, shoot. Come on. I forgot. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Go to the comment section on YouTube and go to the comment section on YouTube. Let me just give me a second here. Let's see how many comments. Let's see. And go to okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of. Mustafa Ali and Retribution. Put Mustafa Ali, any member of Retribution, with Reckoning against Scarlett and Karrion Kross. I mean, and also he mentioned Brock Lesnar and Karrion Kross. I forgot about Lesnar. It doesn't have to be. I forgot it doesn't have to be on the roster or not wrestling, or it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be exactly active, but it can be inactive like Brock Lesnar. We don't always see Lesnar and Kross. Though that would be a heck of a matchup. Good choices. But Von Baskin made another suggestion. I figured I'd get a name who's fast rising and the breakout star. That will be the NXT breakout star of the year, Miss Shotzi Blackheart. Now, we saw her against Io Shirai, which was a heck of a matchup, and that match alone may have helped her to become breakout star of the year when she hosted Halloween Havoc and everything else. Candice LeRae and Tony. Speaking of which, so who will have Shotzi Blackheart face? That'd be an interesting question. Now, I've been thinking about the up and down the roster. I would not be surprised. This was an honorable mention. Shayna Baszler. I would not be surprised if those two had some unfinished business. Shayna Baszler got eliminated by her in a battle royal. But also, Shotzi Blackheart did take place in a Royal Rumble, I believe, this year as well. So that 2020 was a decent year for Shotzi Blackheart. Question is, who has she not faced that I would like to see her face? Let's see. I would put. I think Toni Storm will be my first thought on her facing Shotzi Blackheart. That match is yet potentially to happen, even though they probably interacted a little bit in the War Games, but one-on-one. I'd like to see Toni Storm, the Mae Young Classic winner in 2018, and Shotzi Blackheart lock up. They have some similar, rock star style attitudes. Toni Storm a little bit more arrogant, but her and Shotzi Blackheart would be an evenly matchup. The next person on the list I would love to see Shotzi Blackheart face, or possibly make an alliance with, and that'll be Ruby Riott. The women's tag team championships have been, good. I know Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan have been a heck of a Riott Squad. The Riott Squad used to be a team of trio until Sarah Logan was released, and now she's pregnant with a child, and I don't know that the baby is born yet, but we'll find out. But if anybody can replace Sarah Logan, even though she was the power of the team, in the Riott Squad, it would definitely be Shotzi Blackheart. But I think, here's Ruby Riott will probably test Shotzi Blackheart in a one-on-one matchup. If Shotzi wins, she joins in with her and Liv. And that could give the Riott Squad a humongous advantage when it comes to the women's tag team division. I believe Shotzi Blackheart would be the perfect opponent for Ruby Riott. And another rocker type babe that I would love to see Shotzi Blackheart face. I don't know if they faced each other in NXT. Rhea Ripley. Rumor has it she may be done with NXT and maybe going to the SmackDown roster. If that's the case, Rhea Ripley would be another person to help with the Riot Squad. And, who knows for sure? Hey, Riot Squad could be a team of four, like the Four Horsewomen or the Four Horsemen. Rhea Ripley and Shotzi Blackheart. I don't think they faced each other before. If they have, I forget how that match went. But let me tell you, Rhea Ripley and Shotzi Blackheart, would be a heck of a test for Shotzi Blackheart for sure. Now, I'm trying to go see. I'm going to go outside the box on this one. Bayley. Bayley versus Blackheart. Now, hear me out. Bayley probably thinks she's better than anybody else, and Shotzi Blackheart will love to prove her wrong. If you want Shotzi Blackheart to really step up to the plate, I suggest that Bayley would be the person to help out because she is the first Grand Slam champion. She's the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. Why not, put Blackheart to the test? Now, another young lady that I would like to see Shotzi Blackheart against Asuka. Definitely Asuka. Asuka and Blackheart had that, go get 'em attitude. That type of deal, and just Asuka and Blackheart. And if Blackheart and Io Shirai was good, imagine how good Blackheart and Asuka would be versus Asuka. Another honorable mention, I would put Blackheart against Becky Lynch. Now, right now, she's on maternity leave, but rumor has it she may be coming back as a surprise entrant for the Women's Royal Rumble match. We don't know. But if Becky Lynch is definitely making a comeback from her maternity leave, I would think that Shotzi Blackheart and Becky Lynch should go one-on-one. Let's see, Becky Lynch has never been a women's tag team champion. I'd like to see that happen. She's never been the NXT women's champion. I'd like to see Becky Lynch go back to NXT and challenge from the end. Okay, Becky Lynch wins the Royal... Becky Lynch comes... Okay, let's hypothetically speaking about this, okay? Becky Lynch comes back, wins the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, Charlotte Flair did this, chose... now, Rhea Ripley did challenge Charlotte Flair. Imagine if Becky Lynch chose the NXT. Imagine Becky. I think I have my next WBF thoughts. Becky Lynch or Io Shirai. Imagine that matchup. I think I'll elaborate a little bit more on that. But Becky Lynch and Shotzi Blackheart. Imagine like Shotzi Blackheart stands as an obstacle to Becky Lynch. Imagine that. Shotzi Blackheart, Becky Lynch. That's a matchup I would love to see. I would love to see. I guess, some honorable mentions. Shotzi Blackheart against Charlotte Flair. That would not be a bad match either. Like I said, Shayna Baszler could be old feud renewed, or Shotzi Blackheart joining forces up with either Shotzi and Rhea could be a tag team. Or Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Shotzi Blackheart as the new Riot Squad. Possibilities are in this one. This is a good line. But anyway, if you think of anybody else. Shotzi Blackheart and Carmella. You talk about contrast in personalities and styles. Let me tell you, that would be a something matchup. Sasha Banks and Shotzi Blackheart, that would be a heck of a matchup as well. Shotzi Blackheart, Bianca Belair would be a heck of a matchup too. A lot, or Shotzi Blackheart versus Mickie James, or anybody, or Dana Brooke, anybody. Shotzi Blackheart could have a lot of great challenges, but I think these are her 5 competitions here. So that's what I'm thinking. Well, you know what? Not Bayley. You know what? Number 4 would be Lynch. How about that? Becky Lynch. Hold on just a second here, folks. Gotta write it down. Gotta write it down. I gotta write down. Gotta write down. You know what? Hold up. I gotta... Okay. Hold on just a second here, kids. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, Asuka. Here you go. Alright, these are the top 5. Bayley will be my honorable mention, just in case Bayley runs her mouth. There's nobody else for me to challenge. I can go back to NXT. Shotzi Blackheart could challenge her. Like I said, Becky Lynch, if she makes a comeback, wins the Women's Royal Rumble, hey, I'd like to see that happen. But who knows for sure? I think she did win the Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble. I think second one, did she not? I think she won the second Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken, because she went up against So that would be something to see. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So all right. So let's see. If anybody else you'd like to suggest, please do. I mean, like I said, Io Shirai, Becky Lynch. That's a couple of people that I want to talk about. But how about the men's side as well? Possibly somebody for Roman Reigns to fight, or even the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Who knows? Who knows when to come up next with my wrestling booking fantasy thoughts? You can choose any wrestler, dead or alive. What would have been if you chose a dead wrestler? What would have been? What would be the feud? What would have been the dream matches that we would like to see them in? Or you can recreate that person in a video game and just show it off. And that's what I would do. So that's it. That's all the time we have on this show. WEML-TV, Channel 77, episode number 17 has been complete. I will see you on the 18th episode. Another week, a new day, new week. Everything else is starting, okay? I'll see you later. Peace. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.